In this video, we will be discussing the belt sander. Always wear approved eye protection when using the belt sander. Always keep guards in place and in proper operation. Do not operate the machine without the guards for any reason. As the machine is currently set up, it is to be used with metal products only. Support the workpiece adequately at all times during operation and maintain control of your work. Form a habit of checking to see that keys and adjusting wrenches are removed from the machine before turning it on. Keep your work area clean. Cluttered areas and benches invite accidents. Don't force the machine. It will do the job better and safer at the rate for which it was designed. Wear proper apparel. Do not wear loose clothing, gloves, neckties, or dangly jewelry which may get caught in moving parts. Non-slip footwear is recommended, and wearing a protective hair covering will protect long hair. Always use safety glasses. In some applications, a face shield may be required. Do not overreach. Keep proper footing and balance at all times. Always conduct a visual inspection of the tool or equipment prior to use. If something does not look right, do not use the tool. Never leave the machine running unattended. Turn the power off. Wait until the machine comes to a complete stop before leaving. Do not operate the tool while under the influence of drugs, alcohol, or any medication. Do not sand pieces of material that are too small to be safely supported. In general, your fingers should be more than 2 inches away from the sanding belt, and you should be able to maintain a firm grip on the material being sanded. When sanding large workpieces, provide additional support at table height. There should be a 1/16 inch gap between the belt and the table edge. If the gap is larger than 1/16 of an inch, the table needs adjusting. The table should be square to the belt. If it is not square, the table needs adjusting. During operation, the sanding belt should run in the center of the platen. If the belt is not centered, it needs to be adjusted. On the upper portion of this machine, we have the sanding belt. This is the abrasive surface that will remove material from your workpiece. Sitting perpendicular to the sanding belt, we have the table. The table is where your material will sit and come in contact with during the entire sanding operation. Below the table, we have the power switch. This will supply power to the motor, which will in turn rotate the sanding belt. At the bottom of the belt sander, we have the frame. The frame supports the weight of the entire machine. The belt sander can expedite the process of deburring project materials, which would normally be done using a metal file. If our workpiece is of suitable length, where our fingers will not come within 2 inches of the belt, yet we can maintain a solid grip on the material, it is not necessary to use the metal file, and we can use the belt sander as an alternative. The machine can be turned on by moving the power switch to the up position. This will activate the motor and in turn start rotating the belt. Because the belt is moving in a downward direction, it is wanting to push the material against the table. For this reason, the material must be in contact with the table at any given point during the sanding operation. By moving your workpiece along the width of the sanding belt, you can increase the life of the belt and you can get a better cut on your material. When finished, turn the power off and wait for the machine to stop moving. It is possible to create a chamfer on your material using the belt sander. This operation is a little bit more difficult to get a consistent cut, but again, you need to make sure that your material is in contact with the table at all times. Performing this operation has removed the burr off the edge of the metal and created a very small chamfer to aid in our fit up of our project pieces.